my time is equally as important as the greatest time of anyone on this planetary system. So the last thing I want to do is be spending that time lying and playing games. And with that state of consciousness for 6 years, we've been chiseling through a mountain like John Henry, fighting machines, fighting invisible things. And I say fighting because, yeah, there's been a war. The war is because we want to bring the highest levels of knowledge to the world, and there's a slew of other individuals that rather stay stagnant and stay in worship, whether it's worshiping a goonad, or goon as I call them, or worshiping some lower life form, worshiping, somebody running across the stage singing a song, the same song over and over again, worshiping, anything beside knowledge, truth, and higher states of consciousness, which are vivid. It's vivid when someone starts to adapt higher levels of consciousness, because the proof of wisdom is always within the type of people that it produces. You started noticing their actions before and then after, and like a before and after picture. Now all of a sudden, they're more awake. They start thinking about, am I really trying to go to school learning this BS all my life and, get these folks run my bill all up and put me in debt? Or could I do better off just hanging out at the public library and self-educating myself on things that are actually trending in the reality today? Do I need to run down here and elect another one of these liars, basically, that work for the oligarchy and are chosen because they work in their scripts and their roles, like the politicians basically all coming from Hollywood, can get on the screen and act better than De Niro? And this is the reality that we're actually in. And in that, we've stumbled upon a massive truth today. And with that truth, we'll no longer stumble. And the first thing, even in my position, that I have to admit is that some of the things that I see in the past have been misinterpreted. And it's only, though, because of my sheer willingness to go on, to keep studying, and no matter what I face, if I find it to be true, to replace the lie with the truth. See, that's power. Because you'll find in many cases, if someone's been doing something, like we talk about the doctor, he's 8-10 years into this education, and then when he finds out that the holistic health system is superior to his, no, science has given us all these things, and that's only hocus pocus and mumbo jumbo. We haven't even tested that yet. And then they go off on this whole protection of all this time that they've spent in learning lies, basically. So the only thing that I can really advise you on that will help you throughout your whole existence and immortality is that when you come to truth, have the courage, the honor, and the dignity to install that truth in your consciousness.